The first one came to me. I went to Krispy Kreme to get some donuts. And when I walked in there, I got my donuts nice and hot. And when I was coming back out, something startled me and I stopped. My Lord. And when I stopped, I accidentally dropped my donuts. And my donuts proceeded to roll. That's when the Lord spoke to me right then and there. He said, put this up under the sign, son. I said, yes, Lord. It said, stop, drop, and roll won't work in hell. All right, y'all see what I'm saying? The other one came to me when I was on my way to Walmart. I was going to get some ice cream. No, I ain't supposed to have no ice cream. That's right, I'm a little lactose ignorant. But I wanted to get some ice cream, and I walked into Walmart, and I looked at the price, and it wasn't on sale, and the price was a little too high. So I was thinking to myself on the way back to the car, I said, Lord, there's got to be somewhere cheaper. That's when the word of the Lord spoke to me. He said, well, you put this up under the sign. I said, yes, Lord. Put that Walmart is not the only place for saving. Now this third one come to me. Now y'all got to get with me because I feel these things when I read them. This third one came to me. You know, when you're trying to sleep at night and you know that the Lord is dealing with you and you can't sleep, you toss and you turn. You know something's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, I had some pinto beans the night before, but it don't matter. It really don't matter. It don't matter. The wind of Pentecost started to blow, so I was going up to the restroom. And when I was going, that's when the Spirit of the Lord spoke to me on the way to the restroom. And it said, put this up under your sign. I said, yes, Lord. It said, you can't sleep and you're counting sheep. Take time to talk to the shepherd. Y'all better get with me. I will leave you up in here. Now this last one is the one I saw like the best because it reminds me of me when I was growing up. Grew up rough, y'all. 11 kids, 9 boys, 2 girls, fighting over the wishbone of the turkey. Having conversation comparing how rich our friends was to what we didn't have. You know, come home arguing with my brother. My friend, he richer than your friend. No, he not. Say, yes, he is, because he got a screen door. Yeah, I know, because my friend richer than yours, because he got his own drinking glasses. You know, stuff like that. But I was a grown man. I was still complaining about how I grew up. And that's when the Spirit of the Lord spoke to me. And it said, put this under your sign. And it said, if you don't like the way you was born, try being born again. Woo, try being born again. Put this up. Now I want to talk about something. Y'all, I noticed some of y'all looking at me funny. And I wasn't going to say nothing but the Lord. I got to do what the Lord say do. The Lord has blessed me with AP, my Lord. AP, church members, AP stand for abundant, my Lord, peripheral. Let it marinate. Abundant, watch me now, peripheral. Some of y'all might call it lazy eye. One don't look away. See, sometimes you got to pause and let the Lord do his work. You know when them sliders, y'all know what I'm saying. Anyhow, y'all understand the pain and heartache I had to go through growing up. One of them lazy eyes. One of them look away. One of them sliders. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had dreams. You know what I'm saying? I lost jobs, relationships. I wanted to be a carpenter. Problem was they couldn't hire nobody that wanted to hold a nail while I hammered. I wanted to be a pilot. By the show of hands, how many people want me to fly them anywhere? I wait. I wanted to join the military. They was worried about crossover friendly fire. I said, no, wait a minute. See, I'm not cross-eyed, I'm cock-eyed. I can join. See what I'm saying? Now, cost me relationships. Been in a relationship for a very, very long time. We was in a relationship for almost 15 minutes. And y'all just excuse me, I get a little emotional. And we met at a club. It was dark, and went back, to a crib. Lights nice and dim. We were sitting there talking and everything, and and she said, I want to see you. I said, no, you really don't have to see me. She said, no, but I want to see you. So I try to get real cool on her, you know what I'm saying? We don't need no lights. We don't need nothing. She said, oh, I got to see you now, for real. She reached over and flicked the light on, she turned. And she just told me right there and there that this relationship is not going to work. Because we never going to see eye to eye. So it was it. And it messed me up because I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming, Bishop. People don't understand what we go through. People like, well, I got people in my family with a lazy eye. I got people I can deal with it. My sister, my cousin. No, you can't deal with it. No, you can't. Case in point. Ma'am, could you please just raise your hand? Mm-hmm. Ma'am, could you just please raise your hand? See? No, I'm talking to her. See what I'm saying? See, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Let me tell you what the problem is. It's hard to hold a conversation with someone with a lazy eye. Man, you really don't know which eye to look at while you're talking to him. Saints of God, tonight is your blessed night. He sent me here to help. Oh! Robo-tussing. He sent me here to help. I'm going to teach you tonight how to hold a conversation with someone with a lazy eye. How to deal with somebody with a look away. How to communicate with someone with a smile. So what you do is when someone with a lazy eye come upon you, or you come upon with somebody with a lazy eye, the first thing is don't panic. Don't panic, don't make it sudden moves, because that's going to throw everything off. You got to start all over again. All you have to do is, when you come face to face with someone with a lazy eye, stand perfectly still. Perfectly still. And ever so gently, ever so slightly, just begin to sway just like this. See, what that's going to do, that's going to trigger that good eye to follow you. That's the one you talk to, that's the one working. All right? So at the end of the night, everything, and you're talking to me, and I see you doing like this, I know you balancing things out. I know what you're doing. It's okay. Okay, we move on now. I have a thing. I'm dealing with. Let me ask this question first, because I like to ask this question. I'm dealing with church folk, right? Church folk. Okay. Let me reach back in my pocket. I have a little bit of Bible trivia. I'm going to ask. If you know the answer, just don't shout it out. Please raise your hand according. These are for my Bible scholars. Bishop. This table right here looks ferocious in the biblical area. So none of y'all are allowed to answer no questions. First question. Why wasn't they able to play spades on the ark? Bible scholars? Because Noah was on the deck. Come on, this is biblical. These are biblical. Okay. Why was Jonah afraid to get in the water? Because he knew it was something fishy. Come on, church people. This is one-on-one Bible learning right here. Come on. Last question. How long did Cain hate his brother? As long as he was able. Church people. Marlo, let me put this up. We have any children here? Children. How old are you? 11 years old. God bless you. The reason I say that is because I actually have an 11-year-old at home. And I don't know what's going on with them. They're not the same. I was home writing some stuff down and trying to get my stuff together, and my 11-year-old comes by and she walked right past me and looked at what I'm doing and said, I'm like, no, come here. What's going on? What's the problem? She said, Dad, you need to move it. You need to move that right there. I said, move it where, honey? She said, off the page. It doesn't go there. I said, what do you mean it don't go there? She said, Dad, there's no S in motion. Okay, right then and there, I went back into my childhood and it said, sound that thing out. Motion. That's an S right there. It's not motion. It's motion. Now she had to go to bed with no dessert, trying to be smart. Teach me. Now, I do have a problem with children. I love children. I have a few of my own. But one thing about kids is that, like I said, they're not made the same anymore. I have a passion of a show that I really just don't get, I don't like, I don't know why it's on the show, and that's Smarter Than a Fifth Grader. Anybody seen that show? Yeah. That show, it's trying to take, we have learned years ago and try to make us remember right then, and the kids can retain all that stuff, so you're looking stupid on national television, because you got to ask a kid. But since we're old up in here, I have a show I want little Timmy to be on. I want him to be on my show. And my show is called Situations. Situations, real life situations. Little Timmy, have a seat. Y'all see little Timmy? Okay, I wonder why you think I'm crazy. Little Timmy, you did very well. You won Smarter Than a Fifth Grader 18 times. But now you're on my show. It's called Situations. Work like any other game show. What you do, you look up there and you pick a category and you answer the question for some money. You ready to go, little Timmy? All right, what category would you want? Oh, you want decisions for $200. All right, decisions for $200. Here's your question. You work 6 days a week. You're only off on Tuesdays. So now they call you in on Tuesday, so now you gotta use your gas for Wednesday. On Thursday, you don't know what's gonna happen because you don't get paid till Friday. What you gonna do, little Timmy? Too hard for you. Situation. All right, little Timmy. You want a $150 question? What to do? What to do for $150? Little Timmy, here's your question. You don't get paid till Friday. Your rent due on the 1st, which is Saturday. 3 months ago, what you gonna do, little Timmy? Too hard for him. Situation. You want a $100 question? You drop it down, little boy. Countdown. You want to count down for $100. All right, little Timmy, here's your question. You got 5 days till your benefit kicks in. You got 4 kids, 3 packs of Roman noodles, 2 eggs, and $1 on your food stamp card. What you gonna do, little boy? What you gonna do, little Timmy? See, now you're crying. You're crying now. Real life situations. Kids get on my nerves sometimes. Just some of my grass was this high because of the children. Because we don't hear this no more. Sir, you need someone to cut your grass? You don't hear that no more. They got the Nintendo 67s. They got the Sega Menaces. They got the wherever the other games and stuff like that. Don't know about cutting no grass. I'm getting letters from the city because of my grass. Because of children. I take them and mail them back out to the parents. Because of children. Now I'm not cheap. I'm just economical and sense-worthy. Because of the way I grew up, I just can't help it. You know. But things have happened. Halloween time coming up, you know, we really do nothing about the Halloween thing, but the Halloween time coming up. And I remember my traumatic experience when I was a child growing up at Halloween. I kept bothering my mom about going trick-or-treating and everything, and she really got mad about it and stuff because she had to take all the kids, and she really couldn't take all the kids and stuff. But she said, okay, I'm gonna take you to just me and you going trick or treat, just me and you. So the only thing she did was she got a whole bunch of old mail that she had, everything, and then she just taped it all over me, just taped it all over me. And I said, Mama, where we going? So we ride down the stairs, Mama, where we going? She said, go to that house right there and knock on the door. I knock on the door, it's my daddy. So I said, son, what you supposed to be? Mama said, I was child support papers. So that was my traumatic experience of growing up as a child. So now that I had kids, you know, I had to understand, you know, kids want to do some of these things and everything. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try it, you know. And so I go out and I take the kids and everything, and I go try to find this stuff that they want for the Halloween thing. So I go to this place to what is it, Dollar Tree? What is it? I went down the thing. That stuff is high. You know they want $1 for that stuff. I was like, wait a minute. Come on now, get back in the car. No, this stuff is expensive. Daddy's not going to do this. So we get back in the car, so I made one of the homies. You know, go home and take the pillowcase off the pillow and write Halloween on it. So that's what we did, right? So me and the kid just tour. So, and you know, you can't go out there and stuff the way things are now. You can't really. So what I did was, you know, I used my head. I used what God gave me. So what I did was I set up, you know, my laptop and everything, and put it on YouTube and let them watch kids go trick or treating while they was dressed up, you know, with their little homie bag and stuff, and I pop popcorn for them. We had a good time. Done that for like 45 minutes. Cut it all off, take the stuff off, put the bed. We had a good time. We really spent quality time with my family, and I love stuff like that. I love times like that. It was beautiful. You know, you have to learn how to spend time. One of the things I did want to cover is some church events that I've witnessed firsthand. I don't know if you do it here. It's not my concern. Just relay the point, that's all it is. And don't shoot the messenger. Sometimes you got to shoot the messenger to send a message. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, but look here. The thing about it. Okay, here's the thing. I seen some stuff in church, y'all. I grew up in church all my life. And I've seen some things. I know y'all seen some things also. I went to one church and I thought I had went to the gym because this is all I heard the whole time I was in service. What I want you to do, I want you to stand up, walk over to your left, touch a neighbor 2 times. What I want you to do now, get up, walk over here to your right, touch a neighbor 6 times. What I want you to do now, I want you to jump up and down. Lord have mercy, 73 times. Yeah, say he can. What I want you to do now, I want you to run around the church 84 times. And then what I want you to do now, I want you to spin around in a circle 99 times. And if you don't get dizzy, there's God. No, I feel like I got to go to the gym. Now, I seen some other stuff too. Now, I seen that all these things I'm telling y'all are true. I'm telling you. I went to one church. I went to a friend of mine, and he asked me to go to church. When I said, you know, fine. You know, it's not. You know, I go to any kind of church. I don't care. You know, go to church. You know, have a good time. And you know, it's a. I don't want to use skin description. You know what I'm saying? He was a white. He was a light-skinned dude. Okay, he was real light-skinned. Real light-skinned. Real light-skinned. Okay. And you know, he said he's a preacher now. That man can preach. I said, well, all right then, let's go. I'd like to hear some good preaching. So we get up there and this threw me off guard. He said, you know, it was like, you know, if you ever drove a stick, it's like you in neutral and then all of a sudden throw it in a third, that type of thing. Because he was like, you know, I want to thank every one of you. God loves you, and we find in his word that if you will only trust him, and if you, I was like, what just happened? What just? And God is good, and if you just love him, oh wait, that don't go together. Got me confused. I was in church one time, and the Bible said, "Peace be still." I'll touch it, let it go, let it go, let it go. Thank you, sir. Wait. Oh, so silly. Okay, but here's the thing. I see some stuff, right? I went to church one time, and what happened was the preacher, I mean, he was preaching. He was going there. He was going there. He was preaching, man. Oh, he was preaching. All right. Then he just stopped in the middle of his sermon. And he said, the Lord just told me to ask 3 people, my Lord, to give $50 right now. Now he stopped in the middle of his sermon. So I knew it had to be from God. They just don't do that. So when that happened, I heard it in my ear. Give $50. Give it! And just when that happened, a guy down here on my far left, he jumped up and said, I hear you, Lord. Then I was getting ready to go back on back, and the man right beside me said, yes, Lord, I hear you, I'm giving it. I'm saying, you know, that's 2, don't need but 1 more in. You know, you gotta wait on the Lord sometimes. You don't just jump out there like that. So I went back here in my back pocket, my Lord. And I got ready to pull out my wallet, and the man right there beside me jumped up and said, I got mine, Jesus. So I put my wallet back. No, for real. Because I thought I was so in tune, you know, with the Lord that I overheard the Lord talking to him. So that's why, you know, but the man said 3. The man said, now that would have been 4. That would have been disobedient to the word of God. And I ain't going to miss my blessing. By being disobedient is better than sacrifice. We're going to do this right. I have a friend of mine, you know, we used to go around to churches and stuff just to bless them, little small churches, just to be a blessing to the church. And I mean, I do different stuff like that. Lord just lay on my heart to do, you know, I give blood, save the money, and pay for somebody's groceries. And anyhow, there's another one. How old is she? Oh, y'all kids the same age my kids are. Wow. Anyhow, anyway, so we like going to little churches and stuff. We like being a blessing to smaller churches and everything. So I took a friend of mine with me, and you have to be careful who you bring to church. You know, you should want to bring everybody to church, but everybody just can't really come. They like really need screening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, real screening. Y'all don't know, people take the Bible literally. I went to one child of God's house, and you know, and it just, I was like, honey, have you heard about the plague? You know what I'm saying? Because she had so many roaches, but she was a firm believer in thou shalt not kill. So they taking over, open up the refrigerator and everything, popping up the drink, change the TV channel, hollering at her, calm it down. So you gotta be careful who you bring to church. So I bring my friend to church, you know, and he said, man, let's stop at this little church right here. We're gonna be a blessing towards the church. I said, well, let's stop there and be a blessing then. So we gets up in the church, and y'all just pray for him. I'm going to tell y'all somebody else you need to pray for too in a second, but so they're taking up the offering. He gets $100. The deacon seen that from way up here at the front. Look at God! But the deacon didn't know that my friend told the usher he needed $95 back, right? So now we got a problem. So he goes to the deacon. She goes up to the deacon and said, Deacon, young man had put $100 in the offering. Deacon said, I seen that, praise God. He said, no, but Deacon, he needs $95 back. Deacon said, oh Lord, they go talk to the pastor. Go talk to the pastor. The pastor said, young man put $100 in the offering. Look at Jesus. He said, but Pastor, he need $95 back. Pastor, oh, no problem. Let's go and look in the building fund, go and get the money out of the building fund, make change for him, everything. He said, well, but Pastor, we only got $27.14 in the building fund. We don't have that for 18 years on. We got $24.17 in the building fund. So the crazy thing happened. He come to usher back with the $100 and a note to my friend. And the note said, remember, you owe Jesus $5. They couldn't even bring it. Very crazy. I need y'all to pray with my cousin. My cousin, he's in between employments, you know. He's there. You know, we helping, he's there right now. And he was discouraged and he was upset. So I told him, I said, you know, I gave him the word. I said, you know, just take the Bible, take a minute, sit down, get yourself together and read. I go in the bathroom, I come back out, he's there, he's just so happy, he's crying and everything. I thought he found Jesus. He's so slow, he thought he found a job in the Bible. It was Job. Y'all pray for him. My family got a problem. All right, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, but I want to say this. My thing is, y'all, I know y'all have, because y'all church people, y'all have seen it. So when I'm getting ready to talk about this segment, I don't want you to look to your left or to your right. You remember what I said earlier? Keep all eyes on me, okay? I went to this one church and this young lady heard her before, a beautiful voice. And she has one of the personas, you know how they act like, you know, they surprised when the pastor called them up to sing. When I seen you give the note to the usher to give to the pastor to call you up to sing, and now you want to act like you surprised. Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead. And the thing that gets me is the preparation. Just to sing a song of God. This is her. We gonna have Sister Tilly to come and render us a selection. Well, I do what thus saith the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. We're going to ask you to not sit in judgment, but sit in prayer. Thank you, Jesus. And don't let the mic have no cord, do you? Thank you, Jesus. Precious Lord, thank you, Jesus. Just take my hand long. I wonder who we pulling on you. Because you're trying to sing, Jesus. And Lord, if you would just, Lord, if you would just, Father, please, if you would just, thank you, Lord, if you would just, and just leave. No, sit down. Doing too much ain't doing nothing. Jesus been through with you. Keep your eyes straight ahead. I got a new job that I start. That I've been starting now for about a month. The name of my new job is called Usher. Y'all get that? Usher. That's UCHA. United Churches Health Association. And they have invited me with changing the rules, what happens in the church, because things are so different now. And one of the things that they wanted me to look into was like the baptismal pool. By rule, by the board, they said the water should be changed every 6 dips or every 2 months. Whatever come first. They cut down on the bacteria and the moths and the minnows. You got members trying to fish back there and everything, so that's from the board. Another thing is the oil. I don't know if people still use that anymore, the oil. They still use that? They quit using it now? Okay, amens. It's flu season. Flu season come back around and things just not right with people. So you really don't want, the oil like that, you know what I'm saying? Because, sometimes the pastor be out there preaching and all that stuff like that. You really don't know what he be doing with his fingers and stuff, if they could do anything like that. And you don't want that on your forehead. You don't want that on your forehead. That'll break the connection between you and Jesus. So they have invited me to come up with a new solution for anointing, praise God, and for praying for folks. This here extra virgin olive oil spray. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Look here, the thing about it is, you'll get more people. You don't have to touch them. All thing you got to do, just line them up and spray them down. You can get this online, or you can call me. 1-800-HELP-ME Jesus. Y'all see this Sunday morning? If y'all see this Sunday morning, now look at him. Look at him. Go ahead and work with him, Jesus. So now, I'm going to do like the rest of them say, we're getting ready to close. Getting ready to close. Now, here's the thing. My era, and the thing that I like is old school quartet. That's my thing. Mighty Clouds of Joy, Dixie Hummingbird, Still Supreme Angels. I mean, I go on and on. I know some of y'all looking at me and say, you about 22, 23. No, I'm not. Literally, they say, no, nobody thought that, baby. Nobody. That's in your mind. That's all by yourself. But the thing I like about the old gospel groups was the lead singer. Now, they were sharp. They were so sharp you could have used them to cut the meat tonight. But a lot of times they really wasn't saying nothing. But they look good. Get ready to pray that track 3 for me. Is it set? Let me know when you get it set, and you got to turn it up, because for some reason it's a little low. All right, I'm going to let you know when to hit it, okay? Now, that's what I need y'all to do for me. And I'm getting ready to close. When I call the name, I want y'all to just give it. Y'all know what to do, y'all church people. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you all the way from Burlington, North Carolina, no other than the Bishop. Bishop Showno singing his #1 hit song, Won't He Do It? Won't He Do It?
When I saw it, I just knew. I knew that,
Turn it up. Now y'all don't get with it. Put your hand up here. Get that step right in there. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? That's my time. My name is Comedian T-Rod.